Here we're running a kubectl get nodes command to show that we're running Kubernetes 1.16.8. If you run a pixie-ctl status, here we can see we are running Portworx Essentials, the free tier of Portworx Enterprise. Now we'll go ahead and get the pods in our WordPress namespace. We already have a 3 front-end web front-end WordPress and 1 MySQL database running. The WordPress file storage is backed by a Portworx shared volume, and the WordPress MySQL database is backed by a read-write only, and you can see them here in Portworx and using pixie-ctl. We'll go ahead and perform our backup on all of this. But first, we just want to clarify that we haven't run a backup yet, so there's no cloud snapshots of any of the Portworx volumes that are backing the PVCs for WordPress and MySQL. And there is no backup that Velero has seen or run before. So we're going to go ahead and run the backup create command. We're going to name it WordPress backup, include the WordPress namespace, snapshot the volumes, and point it at the snapshot location of Portworx Cloud. This specifically tells Velero to use the Portworx snapshot plugin and to use the Portworx Cloud location to store those. The setup for all of this can be found in the Portworx documentation. So while we're waiting for that to back up, we can see that our blog currently has the Hello World initial blog post. This is the data that will be backing up, basically an initial state of the blog. Great. Now our backup is completed. So we can grab some details around this backup, such as the backup get command now shows our backup completed. And if we describe the WordPress backup in detail, we can see all the resources that backed up in terms of the deployments, replica sets, namespaces, persistent volumes, and that the PVCs are using Portworx Cloud snapshots. We can use pixie-ctl to now list our cloud snapshots again. And here we can see that there's the 2 volumes backed up to the Portworx Cloud location. Keep in mind that with Portworx Essentials and Velero, there is a limit of 1 cloud snap per volume per day. So other applications can obviously continue to back up. This one, since we took one today, you wouldn't be able to run another one with Essentials. If you need more than that, definitely check out PX Enterprise. So now that we have our WordPress blog backed up, we'll go ahead and create some more content that will get loaded into our volumes. This is kind of a typical progress in the sense that you'll take a backup and a delta of new data or new content will be added to the application, and a new backup will need to be taken in order to capture that new state. So now if we refresh our blog, we can see that our updated blog post is now there. But keep in mind, we only took a backup of the Hello World initial blog post. So if we crashed our application right now, or if our servers crashed, we wouldn't have that new blog post. So we're going to simulate that by running a kubectl delete namespace. Maybe a rogue admin were to come in here and run this, we're going to feel okay because we did take a backup of everything. And so we'll at least have everything but that new blog post. And so there's a limited amount of recovery that we'll have to do afterwards. Okay, now that it's deleted, we can double check that there's no pods running in the WordPress namespace or that there's a WordPress namespace at all. Again, PVCs for this also shows no resources. So this confirms that our application is no longer there. So we can still see that we have our backup. Velero did complete it before this accident occurred. So now we can go ahead and run a Velero restore and then just name the backup. And so as you can see, if we watch the resources, they'll all come back downloading, and with time, everything will start running and your WordPress blog will be back up. Thanks for watching.